Dear Stephanie, I'm getting really good at forgetting the days of the week, though it's Tuesday, so at least I'm recording this the day before. Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday comes after Tuesday. So I'm sad that there are 36 days until I see you, but I'm also happy because there are only 36 days until I see you. But it's kind of funny because now that I don't see you in person all the time, I don't think it's even been a week since I last seen you, but still. Now I feel like I can actually make these vlogs like I'm just having a one-sided conversation with you. Like, for example, I can talk about how this week, even though you already knew this, I designed these bachelorette party invitations, and I can tell you that I just designed this birthday card. It's completely backwards for you, and I need to crop this right here and cut it off, but otherwise it'll be good. And I can tell you about how I bought this gold polka dot washi tape from Paper Source. I'm obsessed. It's apparently kind of like masking tape, like the, what's the word? Not consistency. Texture? Type? Basically, it's kind of just like masking tape, but it has a beautiful gold polka dot pattern. Looks great as a headband. So yeah, I can tell you things like that, and I can tell you about like, this is the last week of Zumba for summer, which I'm very sad about because for some reason they won't let her, well, they never got back to her about giving her the room to teach the second session, so that's sad. So I guess I'll just have to do my Zumba DVDs all by my lonesome, but what fun is that? Lame. Or I can just make up Zumba dances by myself, but still, that's not as fun when you're not hanging out with someone. And what else can I tell you? The orange lemon poppy seed bread was so delicious. I was telling one of my coworkers about it, and she requested I bake it, and I'm like, happily, because then I get to eat it too. So I'm making that next week on August 6th because it's my half birthday. But I'm not really making it because it's my half birthday. I'm making it because that's the day she comes back from vacation, but also it's my half birthday, just saying. I always celebrate my half birthday. What else is new? Okay, you know what I noticed this past weekend? Which I already knew beforehand, but I always forget this about me, and then I remember when it happens again. Okay, I'll just cut to the chase. Well, I don't know if I was gonna say I'm one of those people, but I don't know if there are other people like this. I listen to a new song or a new CD over and over and over and over again until basically I just make myself sick of all the songs, and then I like don't listen to it for months. But I always do that. So this past weekend I realized that Sarah Bareilles had come out with a new CD recently, and I found it on Spotify, and I've probably listened to the whole CD like 5 times already. And I mean, like, the first like 3 times when you're listening to it, you don't know any of the songs. So by the 3rd time, you like are kind of recognizing the songs when they switch, and as if it's like a record player when the tracks switch. And then you're like, oh, I like this one, maybe not this one so much. But then like by the 5th time, it's getting kind of old. I can guarantee I'm probably going to listen to that CD like at least 5 to 10 more times. And then I'll probably be so sick of it, I just won't listen to it again. So I don't know who else does that, if other people actually do that, but I do that all the time. In fact, when I used to write essays, and I would have to focus, because for some reason music helps me focus on things, but it's very specific. Okay, I'm gonna go on a tangent. In high school, I would listen to music to help me do math homework because it would help me focus. I listen to music when I do design because it makes me focus. I have to have something. I have to like listen to something. Okay, so look. Basically, if I'm writing a paper, or when I used to write papers, I would listen to one just song specifically on repeat, because at that point it would just be like background noise, but I needed background noise to keep me focused, but it wasn't to the point where like it's a CD so it's switching songs, so I'd get distracted at every song change. I don't know. But yeah, talking about, so I don't remember if that made a point or not. But hey, that's what we do here on this channel thing-a-bob thing. Look at my shoulder things are like really high. Is that normal? One time when I got my hair cut in high school, like the first time I cut off 10 inches to donate it, the person I sat across from in my physics class, did I take physics? Yeah, it was my physics class. Wow. He didn't really say anything about my hair. He just said, "You have really broad shoulders." Like that was him acknowledging that I got my hair cut, because then he could see my broad shoulders more. Is that weird? I know that this shoulder is higher than this one because since this one dislocated, I have to carry everything on this shoulder, so like it naturally just is higher. And when I was in dance in high school, it was a new teacher, and she was like, she made us line up so she could look at us. I don't know. We were probably doing some type of pose thing and she was gonna correct us, but she like got to me and she was like, "Do you play sports?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "Did you used to play sports?" It's like, "No, I've only ever done dance," because I like really can't do sports. And then she was like, "You look like you do sports." And I was just like, "Okay, thank you." Because like, what does that mean? Is that a good thing? I don't know. So yeah, now time has passed and I don't even know how that happened, but I guess I'm just really good at rambling. Maybe I should put it on my resume. Like skills, rambling. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, well, I will see you on this channel next week. Sincerely, Ariana. That's an attractive face.